Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Cheetolova08. Thanks for the fire suggestion, Cheeto. You asked, why do some people have red hair? Great question. Redheads, the rare unicorns of the human hair world. Only about 1 to 2% of the global population has naturally red hair. That means they're the shiny Pokémon of humanity. But how did this happen? Is it a genetic fluke? A gift from the sun gods? Or were they simply kissed by a spicy rainbow? Today, we're going full ginger mode to find out what makes red hair happen, why it's so rare, and what else comes with it. Spoiler! It's not just sunburns and freckles. Let's find out right here on Explaining Everything. Let's get into the science, but don't worry, we'll keep it fun. The reason some people have red hair is thanks to a gene called MC1R. Sounds like a robot, but nope. It's the magical little stretch of DNA responsible for hair color. Now, MC1R stands for melanocortin 1 receptor, and it helps control the type of melanin your body produces. Melanin is the pigment that gives color to your hair, skin, and eyes. There are 2 main types of melanin. Eumelanin gives you brown or black hair. Pheomelanin gives you red or yellowish hair. Most people produce a lot of eumelanin, but if you have 2 copies of a mutated MC1R gene, one from mom and one from dad, your body makes more pheomelanin. Result? You're now officially a redhead. Congrats! So basically, redheads are nature's way of saying, let's shake things up with some extra spice. Red hair is rare, like rare. Only about 140 million people in the world have it. That's fewer people than there are at Starbucks locations. Okay, not really, but it feels like it. Red hair is most common in Northern and Western Europe, especially in Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, where the gene is thriving like a potato in rich soil. Fun fact, about 13% of Scots and 10% of Irish people are natural redheads. It's the hair color capital of the world over there. If you're a redhead, you're genetically special. And by special, I mean you are statistically one lightning strike away from becoming a mythical creature. Let's talk about the classic redhead combo, red hair and pale skin. Like, did you just walk out of a cave? Pale. This is not a coincidence. It's because the same MC1R mutation that makes hair red also affects melanin in the skin. Redheads tend to have low eumelanin, which means less natural sun protection. That's why they burn faster than toast in a broken toaster. But, and here's the cool part, this pale skin has a superpower. It's better at making vitamin D in low sunlight. That's incredibly helpful in cloudy, gloomy places like the UK, where sunny means you can see your shadow for 5 minutes. So, redheads are perfectly built for places with little sunlight. But in the tropics? Yeah, they melt. Here's where it gets weird. And, I mean, science is still scratching its head weird. Studies show that redheads may experience pain differently. Some research says they're more sensitive to certain types of pain, while other studies suggest they may be more resistant to painkillers like lidocaine. Imagine going to the dentist and the anesthesia's like, nah, I'm good. Scientists think this might also be due to the MC1R gene, which interacts with your brain's pain pathways. It's turning redheads into mystery boxes, unpredictable and potentially invincible, like a Marvel character with plot twists. So next time a redhead says, "I'm fine," they might either be hiding a broken leg or just reacting to a paper cut with Shakespearean drama. There's no in-between. Now, let's talk about the myths, because wow, humanity has had some spicy opinions about red hair over the centuries. In ancient Egypt, redheads were sometimes sacrificed to the gods. Oof! In medieval Europe, people thought red hair was a sign of witchcraft. Double oof! On the flip side, in Greek mythology, redheads were believed to turn into vampires after death, which honestly would explain the whole avoiding sunlight thing. And let's not forget modern stereotypes. Fiery temper, sassy personality, allergic to sunscreen, possible Weasley sibling. Redheads just can't catch a break. But hey, it's all part of the legend, right? Let's rapid fire some fun redhead trivia. Red hair doesn't turn gray as quickly. It tends to fade into strawberry blonde or silvery white. So redheads age like fine wine, or at least like fancy wine corks. Redheads need more anesthesia for surgery. Yep, doctors have to adjust the dosage. Red hair is hard to dye. It resists change like a stubborn cat. You can have red hair and brown eyes, but it's super rare. Like albino kangaroo, rare. And finally, redheads are not going extinct, despite internet rumors. The MC1R gene can skip generations and linger silently like a stealthy genetic ninja. So, what did we learn today? Red hair happens when you inherit 2 copies of a spicy little gene called MC1R. It's rare, fierce, and mostly found in cloudy corners of Europe. Redheads have super skin for low sunlight, mysterious pain responses, and the magical ability to become instant sunburned lobsters. They've inspired myths, legends, and bad vampire jokes for centuries. And no, they're not going extinct anytime soon. Your grandkids might surprise you with a surprise ginger reveal. Thanks for watching. Whether you're a redhead, know a redhead, or are just curious why some people look like they were born in a campfire, we hope you had fun learning something new today. Stay curious, stay radiant, and remember, it's not just hair, it's history. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.